little
Sure.
escapade here. You've come across country. Is that how it happened?
I went from Quebec City. There's a postcard.
Okay.
I went from Quebec City to Texas A&M on these guys. This mare is my saddle horse here, and I was taking some DNA of the best of the breed, so 50 DNA samples. This is the Canadian horse, and it's an endangered breed right now. And so this was just my little way of raising some awareness.
Is it related to the Morgan at all?
Well, a lot of people think so.
Yeah, it sort of looks like the Morgan.
Yeah, a lot of people think so, but that really wasn't the purpose of my ride, like the whole Morgan thing. The purpose of my ride was this is the national horse of Canada. We know that it's the oldest domestic horse breed in North America.
Really?
And it's endangered. And I don't think that the oldest domestic horse breed in North America should be endangered. So that was the idea. Texas A&M has a genetics research facility down there run by Dr. Gus Cothran. It's the only one in the world like that. And they've been, Dr. Cothran for the last 25 years has been genetically using DNA and genetic markers or genetic analysis of the DNA. He's been creating a family tree of North American horses, and the Canadian has never been included in that tree because it's so rare he was never able to get DNA samples.
Now it is going to be included.
He's got them.
Yeah,
and
great.
he's pretty sure that this at the very he's pretty sure that it's the oldest domestic horse breed in North America, and it's the foundation stock to a lot of American bred horses like the saddlebred, the standard bred, the Missouri Foxtrotter, the Kentucky Mountain, the Tennessee Walker, and I was sort of the idea of my ride all the way down. I talked to Americans about this horse and the shared history because I followed the French trade route from Quebec City down to Texas A&M.
What a story!
Saw evidences of French North America all the way down right to Texas. I saw French settlement. It's one of our earliest shared histories between Canada and the United States, I believe.
But you're a Canadian, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Because if I were to look at you, I'd say you came from Colorado or out west.
Well, I have a lot of friends from Montana and Alberta.
Yeah, you got the style down.
My tack and it's pretty much western, northwestern cowboy kind of tack.
So you're going to continue your ride up to Quebec? Is that?
No, we're trailering now. My ride ended at Texas A&M.
Okay.
And I'm waiting to cross the border. We're just getting the vet papers in order. I'm crossing back over on Monday.
Well, I hope they give you a nice return welcome. I mean,
they gave me a real warm welcome down here.
Yeah, did they?
Americans have been fantastic.
Oh, wonderful.
Very curious. What's your name, sir?
Michael McKnight.
Oh, and what's this? This is just for your personal video? Or?
Yeah, I help with this. My wife is the president of the Morgan Horse Association.
Oh,
so
sure. Okay.
I've
been wanting to see this for years. And on my route, I came down this road here from Brookfield.
Oh, you did?
What's the name of that road?
West Post Road or Old Post Road?
Yeah, I came down this road here and I turned that corner right there. And I went along there up to Rough Terrain Farm, Leslie Haynes' place, and I stayed there.
Great.
That time. And then by coincidence, we happened to be here and we knew, hey, wait, it's the Morgan Mile weekend.
Good timing.
So we came by.
Good timing. Yeah,
for sure.
Great. Well, what's next for you then? Now you're going back to Canada, are you back to normal, or are you? I mean, what do you do as a regular?
I'm a television producer.
Television producer.
Yeah, I produce documentaries for Canadian Network. And this one's a documentary, Legend of the Canadian Horse.
Yeah. Great.
And so we go back, we finish that one. I've got a couple other things, but I'm also a horse trainer and instructor. So I may take that a little bit more seriously now. I may hang out a shingle.
Yeah. Yeah. You know? Like a horse whisperer, sort of.
Well, I'm not. Yeah. That's an overused term.
It just comes to mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to yell at them.
Yeah.
But I train them, and the ride down, I think I picked up a couple of things. I think I learned a couple of things, and I've got 3 daughters that I taught them how to ride, and they ride well. And so I've got a ranch up there, a little 40-acre place up in the Laurentians, north of Montreal. And I'd like to breed some of these guys. Yeah. I've got her filly. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to breed some Canadians. My herd's called Foundation Canadian. So I'm going to breed Foundation stock Canadian. That's what she is. Her pedigree goes back almost straight back 300 years. So
well, more power to you. This is great.
Oh, I think what you're doing is terrific. I mean,
we're trying to keep the breed alive too, a different breed.
I think that's great. I mean, these historical, And I mean, I don't know if the DNA sort of shows that there's a common or a bit of they're cousins or something like that. I think that's terrific. I don't see the problem there. Your breed's doing really well, you know.
Well, thanks for taking the time. I'm gonna